Rinse.com, microchip, mind control, implants, and cybernetics. Well, this is the part, of course, that the evidence that I've gotten that would support scripture and I would support what is being said in scripture and also in the definitions as well, and what is actually happening in reality. You understand me? Well, what people are actually experiencing. Many people, for various reasons, will not readily admit that these things are what they're experiencing because of intimidation tactics being used by the government and those who partake and go along with the New World Order, One World Government, democracy, and such things. You understand me? Because for fear of losing job, being separated from family, being jailed and imprisoned, being labeled this or that. You understand? Being labeled this or that, people do not speak up against what is happening. But evidence is out there. When you go on the internet, you can see it as people are writing articles and reports on different things. Is war a method of human population control? Exposing the global population control agenda, the formulation of the United States population policy. This actually has a lot of information that reveal strategies that are used against population, countries. This is just having to do with some lyrics. Well, the lyrics and different music that is related to the topic of mind control or population control and such things. So now this here states microchip, mind control, implants, and cybernetic. Actual 1974 congressional testimony of Dr. Jose Delgado. We need a program of psychosurgery for political control. We need a program of psychosurgery for political control of our society. The purpose is physical control of the mind. Everyone who deviates from the given norm can be surgically manipulated. The individual may think that the most important reality is his own existence, but this is only his personal point of view. This lacks historical perspective. Man does not have the right to develop his own mind. This kind of liberal orientation has great appeal. We must electrically control the brain. Someday armies and generals will be controlled by electric stimulation of the brain. Dr. Jose M.R. Delgado, Director of Neuropsychiatry, Yale University Medical School, Congressional Record, number 26, Volume 118, February 24, 1974. Author of Physical Control of the Mind, 1969. Well, there's another YouTube video out there with this individual, Jose Delgado, who did an experiment with a bull and implants in the brain of the bull, which was able to stop the bull by manipulation. All right, so it's out there. If you type in Dr. Jose Mr. Delgado or Dr. Delgado, Jose Delgado bull experiment, it will pop up. The following article was originally published in the 36-year edition of the Finnish language journal Scapula. Third quarter 1999. Scapula is a publication of Northern Finland medical students and doctors of OULU University, OLK, OULUN, LAAKETEELLINEN KILTA. Microchip Implants, Mind Control and Cybernetics by Ronnie Lena Lukinen Kildi, MD, former Chief Medical Officer of Finland. In 1948, Norbert Wiener published a book, Cybernetics, defined as a neurological communication and control theory already in use in small circles at that time. Yanji Masuda, father of Information Society, stated his concern in 1980 that our liberty is threatened, Orwellian style, by cybernetics technology totally unknown to most people. This technology links the brain of people via implanted microchips to a satellites controlled by ground-based supercomputers. The first brain implants were surgically inserted in 1874 in the state of Ohio, USA, and also in Stockholm, Sweden. Brain electrodes were inserted into the skull of babies in 1946 without the knowledge of their parents. In the 50s and 60s, electrical implants were inserted into the brains of animals and humans, especially in the US, doing research into behavior modification and brain and body functioning. Mind control MC methods were used in attempt to change human behavior and attitudes. Influencing brain functions became an important goal of the military and intelligence service. Influencing brain functions became an important goal of the military and intelligence services. 30 years ago, brain implants showed up in x-rays the size of 1 centimeter. Subsequent implants shrunk to the size of a grain of rice. They were made of silicone, later still of gallium arsenide. Today they are small enough to be inserted into the neck or back and also intravenously in different parts of the body during surgical operation with or without the consent of the subject. It is now almost impossible to detect or remove them. It is technically possible for every newborn to be injected with a microchip, which could then function to identify the person for the rest of his or her life. Such plans are secretly being discussed in the US without any public airing of the privacy issue involved. In Sweden, Prime Minister Olof Palme gave permission in 1973 to implant prisoners and data inspections, ex-Director General Jan Francis revealed that nursing home patients were implanted in the mid-1980s. The technology is revealed in the 1972 47 Swedish state report. Statens, S-T-A-T-E-N, Statens Officialia, U-T-R-A-D-N-I-N-G-E-R, S-O-U.